Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball tournament coverage. Today, in this Division 7 East District Championship, the Strasburg Lady Tigers take on the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
Big Z Sports back on the air for some high school softball Division 7 East District Championship from TCC High School between the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets and the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler, along with Shannon Thomas, and we're in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios in the middle of our Wood Electric pregame show. And Shannon, a battle of two premier teams in our area in Division 7, Conotton Valley and Strasburg. Let's talk about Conotton Valley a little bit. They got Strasburg twice at the start of the year. The first two games of the season, Conotton Valley beat Strasburg, but it's been a long season. That was 2 months ago, and Conotton Valley's had a great season, and they come in with only 4 losses on the year, have beat some really good teams. They have really good pitching, and they cause havoc on the base paths.
Yeah, Conotton Valley does a really good job offensively. They can explode at any time. Earlier in the year, they, like I said, they got the 2 wins. They kind of won that from the circle with a little bit of help of some errors from Strasburg. But when you take 2 great teams and you start your season out like that, it kind of sets the tempo of, you find out what you're going to be like in the beginning of the year. And Conotton Valley got those 2 wins, and they went on a roll. So, like you said, that was a very long time ago. Back then, we were wearing, our winter clothes to games, and now we're wearing sunscreen. So that tells you how long ago that was. Absolutely.
Now we'll flip the other side of the dugout and go to the Strasburg Lady Tigers, a 3-time defending state champions. Of course, that was Division 4. They are now in Division 7 due to the expansion of divisions in high school softball. But you know what? As you mentioned, Conotton Valley, they started on a roll. Well, Strasburg started the opposite. They started, I believe, 0-3 on the season, had some issues going on, and they've rebounded quite well, though. They turned things around, sitting at 18-8 on the year, getting some really good pitching from Miley Reifenschneider, some offense as well from the middle of that lineup, really starting to hit the ball. So we'll see a good matchup in a different Strasburg team that we saw back in March.
Well, and like you said, they started off in a hole. With that hole, 2 losses against Conotton Valley, who they play today. The winner goes to the regionals. That 3rd loss was to Garaway, who just won the district championships and are headed to the regionals.
Sure.
I mean, they didn't lose to, the school, the blind, or, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They lost to some really good softball teams. And like you said, they had a little bit of work to do. They had a big gap to fill in the circle, and they was bouncing back and forth between Harvey and Reifenschneider. Reifenschneider's kind of won that position. She's taken control. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing they didn't have at the beginning of the season was their bats. It took a long time to get their bats going. They finally got them going. And Coach Spidell, who's a legend in softball, he was moving a lot of people around defensively at the beginning of the year to try to figure out what he wanted, Raelle Watkins, Peanut as they called her, she started behind the plate. Now she's over at second base. They moved some other girls around. The defense has finally come together, and today they're going to find out if they can avenge those 2 losses against Conotton Valley.
It's funny you mentioned the switch at catcher. I was talking to Coach Spidell before the game about that. I said, hey, what's the thought process of putting Ella behind the plate now to catch Reifenschneider? And he said, we've been doing that for a few weeks now. When Miley pitches, Ella catches. Raelle catches with Lauren Harvey. So that's just kind of like a battery mate. So it's all about comfortability for his pitchers, and that's where Reifenschneider's the most comfortable, with Ella behind the plate, and Lauren's comfortable with Raelle back there. So a lot of movement around, like you said, Shannon, and defense has changed throughout the year, and we're set up for a great district championship game here today from TCC High School. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Right Mark Roofing. We'll be back with our Wood Electric pregame show and our In the Dugout segments after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxton Communications.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell, presented by PAC Drilling. Coach, let's rewind back to Monday night. Your ball club made the long bus trip to Caldwell, knocked them off 8-3. Looking back, what are your thoughts on how the team played?
Yeah, pitching and defense was really spot on. We played really well that way. We hit the ball okay, not quite as good as we had hoped, but we really are aggressive on the base pass right now, and I think we put a lot of pressure on Caldwell, and that definitely benefited us.
Coach, all teams go through ups and downs all season long. You preach family. How has that motto helped you as a coach and your team get to this point today?
Yeah, this team this year has been through a lot of adversity. Some self, some team, some, just individual, and I just feel like we came through the other side because of that, and I feel like this is the closest knit we've been all year. And, it's that tournament time, and it feels like we're on the way up, which is what you want at this time. So that's, family has been a big part, and the girls just buy into it, and it's been great.
The core of this team has been through a lot of battles the last 2 years and played some of the biggest games along the way. How will that experience help you in yet another big game today?
Oh, I think it definitely helps. It's not just not making light of anything. We're only at districts, and it's a next step to get to where you want to go. But, these girls, especially my juniors and seniors, they've been through it for 3 years now, and they know what to expect. They know how it is. There's going to be a big crowd here today, and, they're used to that up at Firestone, having big crowds and different things. So hopefully that gives us a little advantage over Conotton.
Coach, the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets stand in your way for yet another trip to regionals. What do you expect from them here today?
Oh, I expect their best. Maddie Kelly, IVC Player of the Year, excellent pitcher. Jeremy's done a great job with them. They're a very solid team up and down, and, it's one of those we're going to have to go out and earn it today.
Finally, Coach, we'll end as we always do. What are your 3 keys for the Lady Tigers to knock off the Lady Rockets and advance to your 4th straight regionals appearance?
Hey, my keys haven't changed for 3 years, so we might as well keep it the same. We got to play good defense and pitching. then we got to put the ball in play. We can't have 12, 13, 14 strikeouts. We got to limit those and then find a way to score one more run, whether it's a long ball or bunt. Doesn't matter.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and as always, have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was Strasburg head coach Tom Spidell joining me in the dugout, presented by PAC Drilling. Coming up, I'll be joined in the dugout by Conotton Valley head coach Jeremy Bleininger right here with Big Z Sports.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler in the dugout with Conotton Valley head coach Jeremy Bleininger, presented by PAC Drilling. Coach, the ladies knocked off Bridgeport on Monday, 15-5. Looking back at that game, how do you feel your teams played?
We started a little slow in the first inning, give up some runs where we shouldn't have, but they were able to, lock it in and get done what needed to be done.
Coach, as you get ready for the district championship game today, what's the message to the ball club right before you take the field?
Just do what we've been doing all season long. Don't overthink stuff. Just play our game, the game we've been playing all season long, and, give it 110%. That's all we can do.
Coach, a familiar foe stands in the opposite dugout today. The Ladies Tigers of Strasburg. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them?
Oh, it's going to be a knockdown, drag out. I expect, good pitching. They're going to hit. They're going to field the ball. So it's going to be a hard fought game.
Finally, Coach, what are your three keys for the Lady Rockets to knock off the Lady Tigers and advance to the school's first ever regional appearance?
We have to be flawless in the field, for one, and we have to get our bats. We got to make good decisions with our bats, not chase balls. Good pitches, good contact, and then just pitching is going to have to be on as well.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck, and as always, have fun.
Thanks, appreciate it.
That was Conotton Valley head coach Jeremy Bleininger joining me in the dugout, presented by PAC Drilling. Coming up next, the Wendy starting lineups and first pitch of the Rockets and Tigers right here with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to the Division 7 East District Championship game between the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets and Strasburg Lady Tigers. We're going to take a look at our Wendy's starting lineups, and Shannon Thomas will have our Conotton Valley Lady Rockets. Shannon?
Yeah, leading things off for the Rockets will be number 10, Brooklyn Kelly. She'll be playing shortstop. Batting second will be Braxton Nielsen. She wears number 9, and she'll be playing second base. Batting third will be number 2, Ava Williams, and she'll be playing center field. Batting fourth will be your pitcher, Maddie Kelly, and she wears number 14. Batting fifth will be number 12, your catcher, Delilah Williams. Batting sixth will be number 6, Jenica Frudig, and she plays third base. Batting seventh will be Miley Gallagher, and she wears number 4 and plays left field. Batting eighth will be your first baseman, number 17, Brooklyn Davis, and batting ninth will be number 3, Ariana Spano, your right fielder. Again, that's Kelly, Nielsen, Williams, Kelly, Williams, Frudig, Gallagher, Davis, and Spano.
That is a look at the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets Wendy's starting lineups, and now we'll take a look at the Strasburg Lady Tigers, the 3-time defending state champions. Number 16, Olivia Spidell, she leads off and plays shortstop. Number 77, Riley Becker, she's in center field, batting second. Batting third, number 9, Ella Gilkerson, and she is catching today. Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider, bats cleanup and is in the circle today. Number 5, Sophia Seacrest, bats fifth and is in left field. Batting sixth, number 7, Addie Sibla, she's at third base. Batting seventh, number 35, Rael Watkins at second base. Number 4, Lauren Harvey, bats eighth and at first base. And number 6, Addie Sundheimer, she's your designated player. Again, it's Spidell, Becker, Gilkerson, Reifenschneider, Seacrest, Sibla, Watkins, Harvey, and Sundheimer. That's a look at your Wendy's starting lineup. Take another break, come back, and we'll have first pitch coming up after this with Big Z Sports.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net. Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ECOPrintCenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ECOESC.org.
Back to TCC High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios for the East District Division 7 championship game between the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets, who are the home team today, against the Strasburg Lady Tigers. And again, the Strasburg Lady Tigers led by head coach Tom Spidell, and Conotton Valley led by Jeremy Bleininger. Lineups are in. Introductions are done. The anthem's over, Shannon. It's time to play ball.
It's time to play softball, but a quick Sammy Sue's Barbecue scoreboard update over on the other side of the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Indian Valley, they started their district championship game at 11 o'clock, but as of right now, headed into the bottom of the fifth inning, the Braves trail Morgan 2-0. So the Braves are coming up to bat. So see if the Lady Braves can make a run and get out the regionals.
Let's take a look at the Conotton Valley defensive lineup. In left field, Miley Gallagher. In center field, Ava Williams. In right field, Ariana Spano. Third base, Jenica Frudig. Shortstop, Brooklyn Kelly. Second base, Braxton Nielsen. At first base, Brooklyn Davis. Delilah Williams behind the plate catching. And, of course, Maddie Kelly in the circle. She is 13-4 on the year with a 1.62 ERA and 166 strikeouts. Shannon, she can spin it from the circle.
Yeah, she's a very talented pitcher, and she's the engine of this team right here. If she can get on a roll, she's hard to hit, but every once in a while, pitchers can have an off day, and that's when your defense has got to be ready to play too. So it's going to be a total team effort for both the Rockets and the Tigers to get a win today.
Absolutely, and again, the first three hitters for the Strasburg Lady Tigers: Olivia Spidell, Riley Becker, Ella Gilgerson goes 1-2-3 here in the top of the first inning. Big thanks to the Claxon Communications crew today for being out here. We appreciate all they do for us all season long. And our presenting sponsors, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Right Mark Roofing. They are with us all spring long, of course. We'll have our Wayne Door instant replay today as well. And we're about underway for the East District Division 7 championship game. Maddie Kelly gets her sign, rocks, and delivers. And at 12:03, we're underway with a strike.
Yeah, nice pitch right there. She just brought it right at Spidell, and Spidell watched it go by.
So no balls and one strike now to Olivia Spidell, the junior shortstop for the Tigers. The 0-1 pitch is going to be down and low for ball number one.
A lot of teams, they like to bring out the speed, with that number one batter. And Coach Spidell, he brings out the power, kind of like the same way over at Dover when they use Mulk at number one. Just, they try to set the tempo early with a big hit.
Outside corner for strike number one. Now the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Olivia Spidell. The shortstop, she wears number 16, came into the game batting .348 with a home run and 10 RBIs. Outside for ball number 2, runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beautiful day for high school softball. The rain's out of here. The sky is blue. We got some clouds around, but those aren't rain clouds. Those are white, puffy clouds. It's going to be a beautiful day. As the 2-2 pitch from Kelly. Going to be outside. Runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Kelly was just trying to get Spidell to chase something right there, and the veteran batter, she just kind of stood there and watched it go by.
The count full now to Spidell. Riley Becker on deck. Ella Gilkerson in the hole. The payoff pitch swung on, driven up the middle. That's a base hit, and hit number 1 for the Tigers today comes off the bat of Olivia Spidell.
Yeah, Spidell, she battled through it all and waited and got the pitch that she wanted. And like I said, don't pop it up. She just put a nice little line drive out to center field.
So Riley Becker steps in from the left side, batting .259, scored 18 runs. They're prepared for a bunt or a slap hit from Becker, the senior. Got some wheels out of that left-handed batter's box. There she is going to drop a bunt down. Beautiful bunt. That's going to be picked up. She's going to be safe at first as Spidell gets all the way around to third.
Got her out.
And they tagged her out at the plate, or tagged her out at third base. It looks like they tagged her high. Did they call her safe?
Oh, well, I was reacting to what the Connaught Valley player did.
Coming to the plate.
Now it looks like she's safe. Like she's safe.
Yeah, I was blocked.
So that was a base hit there by Riley Becker. Going to bring up number 9, Ella Gilkerson, the catcher, batting .418. Looks like we're going to have a quick timeout here.
Yeah, going to be an injury timeout.
Yeah,
right
going to
here.
be an injury timeout. Give Spidell a little bit of chance to recover there. Take a quick 30-second break. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Top of the first inning, 2 runners on, nobody out. Ella Gilkerson steps in for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. And now the first pitch. Outside for ball number 1.
Yeah, to go back to Spidell right there, she was very aggressive on that, and she kept rounding. I don't know if Coach was telling her to go or not, but, Connaught Valley made a great attempt at her, and I was kind of blocked by the view, but she got in there.
The 1-0 pitch going to be high for ball number 2 as Riley Becker steals second base. So 2 balls and no strikes to Gilkerson, batting .418 on the season, 7 home runs, 28 RBIs. Miley Reifenschneider on deck for the Tigers. Now the 2-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike number 1.
Yeah, this is dangerous territory right now for Kelly. She's got to find a way to get some strikeouts right here because you got quite a few huge bats right now coming up.
2 balls, 1 strike count on Gilkerson. Kelly rocks and fires, going to be low for ball number 3. Now 3 balls and 1 strike to Gilkerson. Runners on second and third. Becker on second. Spidell on third after 2 back-to-back singles. No outs here, top of the first. Now the 3-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike number 2 runs the count full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think Gilkerson just took that one all the way. She didn't even attempt to locate it looked like.
And now the payoff pitch from Kelly. Rocks and fires. Swung on, driven out to left field. Center fielder going to be under it, makes the catch. Oh, nope, she drops it out there in center field as Spidell scores. And Gilkerson all the way to second on the E8. But an RBI gets Spidell in, gets Becker over to third. And Gilkerson reaches on the E8.
Yeah, it looked like she took her eye off the ball just for a second to try to see if she could make a play, and she kind of had trouble with the transfers, what it looked like.
So number 14, Miley Reifenschneider steps in. She's batting .259 on the season, 6 home runs, 23 RBIs. She was one of them in the lineup early on that was struggling at the plate. But she's turned it around, getting that average up.
So brought in a courtesy runner.
Over at second base. What number is that?
I didn't see it.
I think it's Millie Richards.
I was too busy watching Tommy talk and realized that he was telling a courtesy runner to come in.
Now the first pitch to Reifenschneider. Going to be low. I take that back. Going to be strike number 1. Looked a little low to me, but he called it a strike, and that's what stands. So no balls and 1 strike to Reifenschneider, the junior pitcher for the Tigers. Now the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike number 2. Reifenschneider now in the hole at no balls and 2 strikes. Like I said, comes into the season batting .259 with 6 home runs. The 0-2 pitch, that's going to be outside for ball number 1. Good eye there by Reifenschneider to let that ball go low and away. Again, runners on second and third. Becker's on third. A runner for Gilkerson is on second. I believe that's Millie Richards out there. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike number 3. Reifenschneider did not agree with that call, but shakes her head, trots back to the dugout. Now it's going to bring up Sophia Seacrest with 1 out here in the top of the first inning with a run in. So Seacrest comes in, batting .321. Going to be outside for ball number 1. Seacrest coming in, batting .321 on the year with a home run, 22 RBIs. Got 2 teammates in scoring position with only 1 out here in the top of the first. Inside corner, strike number 1.
Well, one thing about it, Blue, today we won't have a problem knowing if their balls are strikes with him. I like a vocal umpire behind the plate.
Absolutely. More vocal, the better. Now the 1-1 pitch to Seacrest. Squares the bunt, bunts it, drops it down. And a runner comes home. She's going to be safe at first as Seacrest. Now they're going to get in a rundown as Becker's going to go back to third, and the bases are going to remain loaded as they tried to get Conotton Valley to get somebody in a pickle, and they decided to hang on to it. But nice bunt there by Sophia Seacrest.
Number 7.
That's going to go down as a single for Seacrest. Number 7, Addie Sibla steps in. She's batting .264 with 4 home runs on the season, and she plays third for the Lady Tigers. Again, 1 out here, top of the first, a run in, bases full of Lady Tigers, and the sophomore Addie Sibla at the plate. Swing and a miss by Sibla for strike number 1.
Yeah, Becker did a nice job right there to get back to third because her teammate was almost standing on third with her, so she kept enough tension on herself to get that runner back before she dove back into third base. So smart heads-up play there by Becker.
Going to be down and away for ball number 1 to Sibla. As she squared the bunt. Good observation there, Shannon, on the base running by the senior Riley Becker. Smart enough to stay off so far to keep Conotton Valley interested in the runner going to third. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. Driven out of play, and that's going to get a car. Ooh, just short of the red truck out there.
Yeah, you know who that red truck belongs to?
I do not.
That's a Ron's Heating and Cooling truck. Got to give a shout out to Ron's Heating and Cooling for jumping on board to today's game. You know, always supporting us here at Big Z Sports, especially during wrestling season.
Now the 1-2 pitch to Sibla. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and out number 2 here in the top of the first inning.
The plate for Strasburg, number 35, Rael Watkins.
So Watkins steps in, the second baseman, batting .273, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Bases still full of Lady Tigers here in the top of the first, who lead 1-0. Now the first pitch. Inside corner, strike number 1. Like Shannon said, you can definitely hear the call of the home plate umpire.
Peanut looking to put something in play right here. Don't want to leave the bases stranded or full.
It's going to be inside for ball number 1. Also, a big thanks to Willendale Golf Cart Sales in Strasburg for jumping on. Always supporting Strasburg Athletics and Big Z Sports. We appreciate all they do at Willendale Golf Cart Sales. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Willendale Golf Cart, they got new carts, used carts. They can help you with financing. So if you're looking for something to put around your town or around the campground, give them a call.
Chase Willis does a great job out there at Willendale Golf Cart Sales. His dad is my son's swing coach for golf, and Jeff Willis, of course. And now the 1-2 pitch to Peanut. Swung on, driven down the right field line, and just foul out of play. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, got too many balls out here.
Maddie Kelly has one in her hand. The umpire said, nope, throw that back. I got another one.
Had a Strasburg assistant coach standing here with one trying to give to him, but he's got enough softballs at the moment.
Lauren Harvey on deck for the Tigers. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Now the 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Watkins.
Yeah, I was going to say Kelly threw that one low and away, hoping she would go after it because that's how she fouled that last one off.
Lauren Harvey on deck. Addie Sundheimer in the hole. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3. And the Tigers leave the bases loaded here in the top of the first inning, but 2 hits and a run. And after half inning, Strasburg 1, Canotton Valley coming up after this with Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back to TCC High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. And the Canotton Valley Lady Rockets have their time here in the first inning. At the bottom of the first, trailing 1-0. You're going to have Brooklyn Kelly, Braxton Nielsen, and Ava Williams, your first 3 hitters for the Lady Rockets. Defensive alignment for Strasburg, Sophia Seacrest in left, Riley Becker in center, Carity Hartline in right field. Third base, you have Addie Sivla, Olivia Spidell at short, Rael Watkins at second, Lauren Harvey at first, Ella Gilkerson behind the plate, and Miley Reifenschneider in the circle. She's 9-4 with 139 strikeouts on the year, and her ERA is 1.66. So Kelly steps in, Reifenschneider fires, and it's going to be fouled off for strike 1.
Yeah, she got just under that one a little bit and sent it way past the press box behind us, and if she could have just squared up on it a little bit.
It's been a few years since I've done a game here. Last time I did a game was a TCC game when they had Sophia Knight playing for TCC. So the press box for me is new. The turf here around the behind the home plate and stuff is new. That's the first time I've seen it. Now the 0-1 pitch swung on and fouled off again. Strike number 2.
Yeah, they got a lot of people around here at TCC to volunteer and do a lot of things, and really doing a lot of work here. A football coach and some guys were moving some topsoil earlier. I was talking to them. I think they're working around the baseball field, so not sure what they're doing over there. But all these IVC schools just keep improving.
And now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
Next up for the Rockets, number 9, Braxton Nielsen.
So Braxton Nielsen steps in. She's batting .474 on the year with 4 home runs, 24 RBIs. Wears number 9, plays second base for the Lady Rockets. 1 out here, bottom of the first. Canotton Valley trails Strasburg 1-0. Inside for ball number 1. Reifenschneider in the circle for the Lady Tigers. Delivers the 1-0 pitch. Going to be lined down the right field line. That's going to be a base hit as Nielsen touches first and heads to second. And she gets a double out of that line drive down the right field line. A 1-out double for Nielsen.
Yeah, not sure what happened out there in the outfield, blocked by the dugout. I think she went over to scoop the ball and maybe just couldn't get a hold of it cleanly. But anyhow, it turns into a double.
So Nielsen with the wheels turns a single into a double. Now Ava Williams, the center fielder, steps in, batting .490 on the year with 6 home runs, 39 RBIs. Swing and a miss by Williams for strike number 1.
Yeah, big cut for Williams right there. I think she was trying to take the lead with one swing.
We have a lot of home run threats in the lineup for the Lady Rockets. Now the 0-1 pitch to Williams. She's going to drop a bunt down. Reifenschneider picks it up, fires to first, and she is going to be safe. Is Ava Williams on the bunt. Gets the runner over to third, and Braxton Nielsen.
Number 14, Maddie.
You kind of wonder if that first swing was a setup to lay down the bunt. You take a big cut like that, and everybody just kind of like, wait a minute, swinging away, kind of step your defense back, and she laid down a pitcher perfect bunt.
That's going to bring in number 14, Maddie Kelly, the pitcher for the Lady Rockets. She's batting .520 on the year, 8 home runs, 41 RBIs for the junior pitcher. First pitch, coming inside for ball number 1. Their not 2 hitters hit 4 home runs. Their 3 hitters hit 6. Their cleanup 8. 4 home runs for their 5 hitter. 4 home runs out of their 8 hitter as well. So they can put the ball out of the park and be in the dirt for ball number 2.
Well, just the other night we were out there. We've seen 2 inside the park home runs and 1 leave the park. I mean, they just get it done offensively.
They score some runs. Can the Lady Rockets? Now 2 balls and no strikes to Maddie Kelly. And now the 2-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike number 1. Surprised to see Ava Williams not take second base yet. But I think with the presence of Gilkerson behind the plate, not sure if they want to run on her. So runner on third is Nielsen, runner on first is Williams. A 2-1 pitch. Square to bunt it, and she bunts it foul and out of play for strike number 2. Runs the count even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Delilah Williams on deck. Jenica Frudig in the hole for the Lady Rockets. 1-0, bottom of the first inning. Strasburg leads. Here in the Division 7 East District Championship game. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our HeartSearch Quality Housing mobile studios. And now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, driven down the left field line, and scattered some fans down the line down there. And
Coach Bleininger, he just decided it was in his best interest to turn away and not try to barehand that one.
That was on a line as Kelly got around on that ball just a tick too early. If I'd have got down the line, that would have scored both runs. And now the 2-2 pitch again. Swung on, driven out to right center field, going back, and that ball is gone. Home run, Maddie Kelly, 3-run home run to right center field, and it's now 3-1 Conotton Valley.
Yeah, she got in and got it up in the air right there, and I thought it was going to kind of get up there and maybe just die out a little bit towards the fence, but it kept carrying, and that was a well-hit ball considering the wind is blowing in a little bit. I guess the flag out there is kind of blowing towards right center, so she might have got a little bit of help when it got up in that jet stream, but either way, it was a well-hit ball.
A 3-run bomb by Maddie Kelly gives the Lady Rockets a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first inning with only 1 out. It's going to bring in the catcher, Delilah Williams. She's batting .395 on the season, 4 home runs, 25 RBIs. First pitch from Reifenschneider. Going to be driven to shortstop. Spidell picks it, fires it. Out number 2. Nice play over there at shortstop by Spidell.
Next up for Conotton Valley, number 6, Jenica Frudig.
So Jenica Frudig now steps in, the third baseman, batting .348, 20 RBIs on the season. 2 outs now, bottom of the first. 3 runs in for the Lady Rockets off the bat of Maddie Kelly. Now the first pitch is going to be high and in to Frudig for ball 1. The winner of this game advances to the regional semifinals on Wednesday down in Groveport to take on Portsmouth Notre Dame. Inside corner, strike number 1. Of course, Portsmouth Notre Dame will be making their 3rd straight, maybe 4th straight trip to the regionals.
I know both years they lost to Strasburg. The last 2 years I was down there.
Swing and a miss by Frutig. Strike number 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. If you're looking to the top of the second inning, the Tigers are going to have 9, 1, and 2. Harvey, Sundheimer, and Spidell. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and fouled off. Back off the catcher's mask, and I think it hit the home plate umpire's mask as well.
Yeah, it hit the home plate right in the top of his mask. Took his hat and everything with it.
Coach Spidell checked on the home plate umpire to make sure he's all right. 3 umpires today. Home plate, down the first base line, down the third base line as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Frutig. Reifenschneider gets her sign, now delivers. Swing and a foul down the left field line and out of play. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Great crowd on hand here today. Lining all the way down the left field line, all the way in the outfield, all the way around down the third base line and first base line. Fans lining the fence here in the bleachers behind us. Swung on. Base hit up the middle, just out of the reach of Spidell at shortstop. Nice 2-strike hitting there by Frutig.
Number 4, Miley.
Yeah, just she put it in the right spot in that hole to where it was too much ground for Spidell to cover, and like I said, she made a diving attempt, but outstanding job placing the ball by Frutig.
Just almost like put the bat out there and let the bat do the work for you, and that's exactly what Frutig did as Miley Gallagher steps in, the left fielder. Batting .203 with 5 RBIs, the senior left fielder for the Rockets. Just low for ball number 1. Brooklyn Davis on deck for the Lady Rockets. A lot of action so far here in the first inning. 6 hits, 4 runs between the 2 teams. Line drive down the right field line, and that's going to be fair for a base hit. And that's going to get Frutig all the way around to third. Another, just put the bat out there and flip it. As they did, Miley Gallagher gets a base hit.
Brooklyn Davis.
Yeah, nice job right there. Like I said, just a little blooper out there and far enough to where it found no man's land. And Connaught Valley offense right now is making some things happen.
So hit number 5 of the inning. As Gilkerson out talking to her pitcher, Reifenschneider. Going to bring in Brooklyn Davis, batting .357 with 4 home runs and 18 RBIs. Pretty good 8-hitter there for you, Shannon. You get an 8-hitter doing that kind of work at the plate. Bodes well to get back to the top of the order.
Yeah, she right now she's looking to get a big hit right here and drive in another run.
Inside corner, strike number 1. To the disagreement of the Connaughton Valley fans. Ariana Spano on deck. And then back to the top of the order with Brooklyn Kelly if they can get there. Time called by Davis. Runners on first and third. Gallagher on first, Frutig on third. 3 runs in. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up down the right field line. And I think that's going to get out of play and foul, and it does. Count moves now to no balls and 2 strikes. Big thanks to our presenting sponsors all spring long. Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Right Mark Roofing. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas, and our Heart Service Quality Housing Mobile Studios in the Division 7 East District Championship game from TCC. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And out number 3 here in the bottom of the first. But 5 hits, 3 runs. And after 1, Connaughton Valley 3, Strasburg 1. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Urixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
8-9-1 for the Strasburg Lady Tigers here in the top of the second inning as Conotton Valley leads 3-1. First pitch to Harvey, swing and a miss. First strike, number 1. 5 hits and 3 runs in the bottom of the first for Conotton Valley. 2 hits and a run for Strasburg in the top of the first. Now headed to the top of the second, Lauren Harvey steps in. Now the 0-1 pitch, swung on, ball driven back up the middle. The second baseman gets there, fires the first. And out number 1 as Braxton Nielsen
number 6
fields it and throws it.
Sundheimer.
So Addie Sundheimer now stepping in, their designated player today. She's batting for Hartline, the right fielder. Batting .339 with 11 RBIs on the season. Batting from the left side. Where's number 6? Third baseman way in. She's a slap hitter. That ball's going to be low and outside for ball number 1. Shannon, do you have a Sammy Sue's scoreboard update of the other game?
Yes, and right now it's the Morgan Raiders leading 2-0, and Indian Valley is down to their last out.
Now the 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off down the third base line. Coach Spidell tried to grab it with his bare hand and thought better of it. So it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike now to Sundheimer. Olivia Spidell on deck for the Lady Tigers, who trail 3-1 here in the top of the second inning. 1-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike number 2 now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Maddie Kelly in the circle today for the Lady Rockets. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2 here in the top of the second inning.
Top of the lineup.
And the game has gone final down at Buckeye Trail. The Morgan Raiders will advance to regionals as they knock off the Indian Valley Lady Braves 2-0.
Great season by the Lady Braves and head coach Dusty Braun doing a great job as always down there in Janaden with the Lady Braves. Congratulations on a great season for them. Now Olivia Spinell steps in. Inside corner, strike number 1.
Well, it just tells you how good the softball is in our area. The winner of this game will make 5 teams in the area that will be at regionals.
Crazy, man. That's just, I can't remember that many teams being in regional since we've started to do this. As the second pitch is ball number 1, and 5 teams, that's incredible. And unfortunately, one of these teams have to go home after today, but 5 teams in the regionals, that's getting it done softball-wise.
And 4 of those teams are from the IVC.
Whew. Good softball in the IVC. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, base hit between third base and shortstop. Nice hard hit there by Olivia Spidell. She is 2 for 2 on the day now with 2 singles.
Number 77, Riley Becker.
Now Riley Becker steps in. She singled as well her first time. Tried to bunt and was able to beat it out. Stole second, was stranded at third. She had to go 2 for 2 here as Spinell on first. First pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a base hit into left field. And it gets past the left fielder. Spinell touches second, touches third. She's heading home as Becker at second. As Spinell scores all the way from first base on the RBI double by Riley Becker.
Yeah, just outstanding base running by Spidell. She never hesitated. Tommy was waving her on, but if he'd have thrown up the stop sign, I don't know if she would have stopped because she's just aggressive at everything she does. And she just got a great jump on first contact with that ball, and she never slowed down.
I agree with you there, Shannon. I don't think she stops even if she did get the stop sign. She was in 5th gear, rounding third, and said, I'm scoring. As Ella Gilkerson steps in, she had an RBI, reached on an error by the center fielder, but knocked in a run of Spidell. back in the first, takes strike one now on the inside corner. So again, 0 for 1 on the day is Gilkerson, but has an RBI. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a low outside corner pitch. Going to be no balls and 2 strikes now to Gilkerson. Came into the day batting .418 with 7 home runs, 28 RBIs. Has another RBI on that, so now 29 on the season. Now the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner, and that's going to do it for the top of the second inning. We get a hit and a run. 3-2, Conotton Valley. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Bottom of the second inning here at TCC. 3-2, Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. 9-1-2. The first pitch going to be high to Ariana Spano for ball number 1. Spano, Kelly, Nielsen for the Lady Rockets, who lead. 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. Swung on and caught by Addie Sibla over near the third base dugout. Great play there by the third baseman Sibla to get Spano.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to go foul right there, but it had just enough backspin and stayed in, and she did an outstanding job getting over there to make that catch.
Brooklyn Kelly, the next one up. She struck out swinging her first time up. Came into the day batting .564 on the season. Changeup just outside for ball number 1. Again, final score. Indian Valley Lady Braves fall to Morgan today, 2-0, as their season comes to an end. Inside corner, strike number 1. Congratulations on a great season to Dusty Braun and the Lady Braves. Here we're at 3-2. Conotton Valley leads. Bottom of the second inning. Division 7 East District Championship. Swung on. Driven out to right center field. Riley Becker dives and can't come up with it. Goes all the way to the fence as Kelly touches second, and she'll have a stand-up triple. Great effort out there, though, by Riley Becker to try to come up with that.
Conotton Valley, number 9, Braxton Nielsen.
Yeah,
That's going to be a triple to the right center field gap.
Yeah, like I said, nice effort out there by Becker when she, comes up a little short of making a catch. Nice job by the right fielder to race over there and get it, to keep it from an inside the park home run, because, man, Kelly's got some wheels on her. She was getting around them bases.
Carity Hartline did a nice job backing up her center fielder. It's going to bring in Braxton Nielsen. She singled her first time up. Going to be a ground ball to second base, fielded, fire to first, and that's going to be an out, but a run does score as Kelly scores on the ground out by Braxton Nielsen.
Yeah, that ball got hit hard out there, and Watkins able to get the glove on it, kind of knocked it down a little bit, and she made a nice recovery to get the out at first.
So 2 outs now, bottom of the second inning, 4-2, Conotton Valley leads. Ava Williams steps in. She singled and scored her first time up. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. A lot of action so far here in the first inning and a half. 10 hits, 6 runs between the teams. Now the 0-1 pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a base hit between shortstop and third base. Nice piece of hitting there by Ava Williams.
The plate for the Rockets. Number 14, Maddie Kelly.
So Maddie Kelly steps in, had a 3-run bomb her first time up to right center field, almost off the blue canopy tent there, sitting in right center field.
Man, with 2 outs, 1 on, do you take a chance of just walking her? But there's a big bat behind her, too.
Absolutely. As she takes ball 1, does Maddie Kelly. You may see a intentional or an unintentional intentional walk. You know, we'll see how Strasburg decides to pitch to her.
Like I said, that's a tough decision to walk Kelly because Williams is behind her. She was our McInturf Realty Player of the Game last time because of a home run.
So another ball inside to Kelly. Runner on first is Ava Williams. Delilah Williams on deck, the catcher, as Shannon just mentioned. Inside corner, strike number 1. Kelly wearing the glasses today. It's the first time I've seen her wear glasses before.
I thought that was new to the wardrobe today, too.
Yeah, wearing glasses today. Ask her about it in the pregame. Change up just inside for ball number 3. I walked by her as she was getting ready to start warming up. I said, oh, we got some new specs today, huh? She's like, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I see everything clearly. And I'm like, you know what? That's a good answer.
Is that kind of like a wild thing for Major League
Maybe.
move?
She didn't have any white tape in the middle of it, but yeah. 3-1 pitch going to be high for ball number 4. Going to be a walk.
Up next for Conotton Valley, number 12, Lila Williams.
So Delilah Williams steps in. Catcher, batting .395, 4 home runs, 25 RBIs. She grounded out to the shortstop, Spidell, her first time up. Runners on first and second now. 2 outs, bottom of the second, 4-2, Conotton Valley. First pitch, swung on, driven out to center field. Becker comes in, makes the catch for out number 3, but a run. And after 2, Conotton Valley 4, Strasburg 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Sitting in the Division 7 District Championship game, Miley Reifenschneider steps in, takes a ball in the dirt for ball number 1. Reifenschneider, Seacrest, and Sibla 4, 5, and 6 for the Tigers, who trail 4-2 here in the top of the third. Been a lot of action here in the first 2 innings, 11 hits, 6 runs between the 2 teams. Inside corner, strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Reifenschneider. Seacrest on deck, Sibla in the hole. That's going to be a dribbler down the third base line. They pick and fire. Got her at first base. Nice play there by Jenica Frudig to get Reifenschneider going down the line.
Yeah, like I said, nice play right there to come in. That ball hit the dirt hard, so it kind of died, and she made an outstanding play to get in there to get it picked up and make the throw.
Sophia Seacrest steps in. She's 1 for 1 on the day with a base hit. Was stranded on first, her first time up. Came into the season, or into the game, batting .321. Now the first pitch. Swung on, popped up between the second base and shortstop. It's going to fall into the outfield as Seacrest hustles to second, gets in there with a double. Sophia Seacrest put it in no man's land and hustled out a double.
Yeah, Seacrest got some speed to her. Had an outstanding basketball season she did, and for a couple years she was the courtesy runner on those state championship teams, and now she makes her own damage the last couple years.
2 for 2 on the day now, a single and a double, halfway to the cycle. Addie Sibla steps in, 4 home runs on the season. First pitch, swung on, driven out of play down the right field line. Ooh, just in between a baby blue car and a navy blue truck. The red truck from earlier moved. I think he looked down there and said, I'm in firing range. So.
He don't want to explain to his boss how he got that dent.
Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be low for ball number 1. Of course, that was a Ron's Heating and Cooling truck that moved. Big thanks to Ron's Heating and Cooling for jumping on our broadcast today.
Yeah, you better realize the heat is finally coming, so you might want to get that central air unit checked out, or if you don't have one, give them a call. They'll get you hooked up.
Called strike number 2 now to Sibla. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sibla didn't agree with that call. Thought it was a little high.
And Coach Spidell asking, I've seen Lauren Harvey warming up behind us. I'm not sure if there's going to be a pitching change or if she's just trying to stay loose in case.
Fouled at the plate by Sibla. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rael Watkins on deck. Lauren Harvey in the hole if they can get to her. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kelly. Swung on and fouled off the fence in front of us. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Both teams younger. 3 seniors for Conotton Valley, only 2 for Strasburg. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And out number 2 here in the top of the third.
For the Tigers, number 35, Rael Watkins.
So Rael Watkins steps in, the second baseman. She is 0 for 1 with a strikeout on the day. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. Now the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. No balls and 2 strikes. To Watkins, Lauren Harvey on deck. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 3 here in the top of the third. And after 2.5, Conotton Valley leads 4-2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Welcome back to TCC High School for the Division 7 East District Championship game. Here in the bottom of the third inning, going to have Frutig, Gallagher, Davis for the Rockets, who lead 4-2 over Strasburg. Swung on it, popped up. First baseman giving it a look. Does she make the catch? And it does drop foul for strike number one.
You didn't have to worry about seeing it. The umpire let us know.
That's the nice thing about this umpire. Very vocal here tonight. Or today, I should say. Beautiful day, though, Shannon. Couldn't ask for nicer weather. A little chilly this morning when we got up, but you know what? The sun's come out, the blue skies appear, and it's a beautiful day for high school softball.
Well, it's better than it was on Tuesday and Wednesday or whatever day we were supposed to be here. Thursday, Friday.
I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, and then couldn't do it yesterday. Yesterday was okay. A little spotty rain here and there, but they picked the right day to do it, and that is today, as the blue sky is very prevalent.
Well, it's just a bad week for rainouts because some schools were holding graduations, and you know they can't switch the graduation times around, so they just ended up saying we're going Saturday morning.
Outside for ball number one. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Frutig. She singled and was stranded at third her first time up. So 1 for 1 on the day. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on it, popped up. Catcher throws the masses. Gilkerson caught, makes the call and the catch for out number one.
Next up for the Rockets, number 4, Miley.
Yeah, just a nice job right there by the catcher. You know, it's hard sometimes when these kids are young to teach them, listen, the first thing you need to do is shed the mask.
Yep.
It's hard to locate the ball with the mask on. Some catchers are very good at it, but she could tell by the way it was hit, she had enough time to get rid of the mask and move on and get to play.
So Miley Gallagher steps in. She had an excuse me hit her first time up. So she's 1 for 1 on the day. 1 out here, bottom of the third, 4-2. Conotton Valley leads. Line drive down the left field line and foul.
I'm starting to get distracted by the smell of food, but these concession stands do it to me here. And then I see somebody walking by carrying popcorn and popsicles. And thinking,
yeah. Yeah, the smell of popcorn and hot dogs at a baseball field, it gets me all the time too, man. We could always swing by Sammy Sue's on the way home. They'll be open for lunch. Now the 0-1 pitch. Inside corner, strike number 2.
Well, we were watching the game the other night. We were rained out, and I'm trying to think of what game was going on. Maybe it was a Dover New Philly baseball game I had on at the house, and the Sammy Sue's commercial come up, and that's the first thing my daughter asked, can we go to Sammy Sue's barbecue this weekend?
Foul back to the screen. Count remains. No balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, Braden and I went out Thursday. Wife wasn't feeling the best, so we said, Braden, I'll take you to a local establishment in Sugar Creek. Well, not very many of them there, so we had dinner and watched a little bit of the Tusky Valley win over West Muskingum. Swing and a miss. For out number 2 here in the bottom of the third inning.
For the Rockets, number 17, Brooklyn Davis.
So Brooklyn Davis steps in. She struck out her first time. But, yeah, when you're watching sporting events and food commercials come on, it just makes you hungry. That's why they do it, I guess. So Davis 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Big hats off to all of our crews out there over the last couple of months getting games in. And, we the Claxon Communications crew, our crews with Big Z Sports, and, of course, inside corner, strike number 2 to Brooklyn Davis. Of course, the guys at WJR doing some Dover and New Philadelphia games, and me and you and Nick and Adam and Stump and me and Stump and all kinds of people out doing games. Now the 0-2 pitch swung on and fouled off. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Kale's even done some games. I've done a couple games with Chris. Doesn't do much in the spring. He takes the spring off. Well, Midvale Speedway starts up for Chris, so he gets really busy doing races.
Chris is in Indy this week.
That's right. He is in Indy. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Going to be a tough play for the center fielder, Becker. She makes the catch, coming full speed in and makes the catch for out number 3. And after 3, 4-2, Conotton Valley back after this with Big Z Sports.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Top of the 4th inning as Lauren Harvey swings and misses at the first pitch for strike number 1. 4-2, Conotton Valley leads Strasburg here in the Division 7 East District Championship. Swung on, popped up. That's going to get out of play and over the first base dugout for strike number 2. Addie Sundheimer on deck. Then back to the top of the order with Olivia Spidell. 4-2, Conotton Valley leads. Lots of action here in the first 3 innings of this game. 6 total runs, 12 total hits, 3 errors on the day as well between both teams.
Yeah,
lots of action.
Yeah, both teams are getting through the batting orders, but the runs aren't piling up. But right now it's just a 4-2 lead for Conotton Valley.
Inside corner, strike number 3 called on Lauren Harvey. Looking.
Number 6.
Now Addie Sundheimer steps in, the designated player. She's batting for Carity Heartline. She struck out her first time up. Going to be low for ball number 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Going to be outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Big thanks to our presenting sponsor, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Home Center, and Right Mark Roofing, all spring long, whether it be softball, baseball, track and field. 2-0 pitch going to be fouled off down the left field line and out of play.
Yeah, and they're going to get the ride a little bit longer with us, like we said. We got a lot of area teams that are headed to regionals, and the winner of this game will be joining them.
Now the winner of this game will make 5 teams to the regionals next week. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and driven down the left field line and foul. Nice piece of hitting there by Sundheimer. It did go foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Olivia Spidell on deck. Riley Becker in the hole if they can get to her. And now the 2-2 pitch to Sundheimer. Chopped down the third base line and foul. Nice job of hitting to stay alive there by Sundheimer. Looking to the bottom of the 4th, you're going to have 9, 1, and 2 for the Rockets.
Yeah, Sundheimer now, she's got to find a way to put it in play or stay alive.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sundheimer. Now the break-even pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base line again, this time off the facing of the dugout.
Just about put it through the doorway.
Yes, she did. That probably would have hurt whoever's sitting there. hit a shin or a knee, I'm sure that wouldn't feel very good. And now the 2-2 pitch again. Going to be in the dirt and back to the backstop for ball 3. Runs the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Addie's doing a good job right now making Kelly pitch to her.
And now the payoff pitch. Ball number 4. Actually, no, she swung. It was in the dirt, and they get her at first on the 2-3 put out.
Number 16, Olivia Spidell.
Little quick to my call there. It hit in the dirt, and they still try to swing at it. Sunheimer retired at first as Olivia Spidell now steps in. She is 2 for 2 on the day with a single to center, single to left. Outside corner, strike number 1. 2 runs scored by Spidell. The 2 runs on the board for the Tigers, scored by Olivia. Came in today batting .348 with a home run and 10 RBIs. Now the 0-1 pitch. Going to be low for ball number 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. The outside for ball number 2. The winner of this game will get Portsmouth Notre Dame in the regional semifinals down at Groveport on Wednesday. 2 o'clock game time on a Wednesday afternoon. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on. Pops straight up. Maddie Kelly hollering for it. And she has it for out number 3 here in the top of the 4th inning. And after 3.5, 4-2, Conotton Valley leads. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Back to the East District Championship game in Division 7 between Conotton Valley and Strasburg as Ariana Spano steps in. Made 9-1-2 for the Lady Rockets, who lead 4-2. First pitch to Spano, going to be grounded to third, picked by Sibla. Fires to first for out number 1.
Top of the lineup for the Rockets. Number 10, Brooke Kelly.
You know what you were saying about those food commercials?
Yeah.
Well, I just got a text message from the new boys basketball coach at Conotton Valley, Zeb Troyer.
Yeah.
Said him and his son are watching the game, and now because we're talking about Sammy Sue's, they're headed to Sammy Sue's for dinner tonight. So those food commercials do it to you, I'm telling you.
Well, I heard Zeb was going to buy us lunch today or dinner tonight. So we may head over there afterward and see if we can get a free lunch or so or dinner from Zeb. Like you said, the Conotton Valley new Conotton Valley boys basketball coach, as Kelly fouls that one out of play for strike number 1. Congratulations to him. Last couple years down at Newcomers Town. Heads out to the green and yellow now. Ball number 1.
Zeb even helps us a little bit in football season.
Yes, he does.
Stringing the stuff for us. So
we'll see if he keeps that up with Conotton Valley now. I'm sure he will. Now the 1-1 pitch to Kelly. Sibla with the stop, fires it from one knee. Safe at first as Brooklyn Kelly beat it out. Great play, though, by Addie Sibla. Knocked that down. Didn't take the time to stand up. Couldn't get a lot on it, but still made it close at first base.
yeah, if it gets by her, that turns into a double, but she did an outstanding job. Like I said, she attempted to make the throw from her knees, just didn't get there in time.
So Braxton Nielsen steps up. She is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI and a run scored. She grounded out to the second baseman last time up. Swing and a miss at a high fastball from Reifenschneider for strike number 1.
Yeah, her teammates just told her, no, you can't swing at that one.
If she was 6'8", I'm not sure she could have hit that ball.
Hey, like Nick McWilliams says, it's so big when it's coming at your face, you think you can hit it.
Now the 0-1 pitch. Inside and low for ball number 1. Throw down by Gilkerson as Kelly gets back. So 1 ball and 1 strike now. One pitch going to be low. They get 2 balls and 1 strike now to Braxton Nielsen. Ava Williams, the center fielder, on deck. She is 2 for 2 on the day. Getting into the meat of the lineup for the Lady Rockets. Reifenschneider, now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, right back to Reifenschneider. Tips it off for glove. Flips to second. The runner is safe as Reifenschneider tried to field it in the circle. Deflected it a little bit over to Rael Watkins and could not get the handle on it to get it to second base. As Kelly now is on second. Braxton Nielsen on first after the single. Going to bring in Ava Williams. Again, 2 for 2 on the day with a run scored. Swung on, driven out to left field. The left fielder going back, and that's off the fence on a hop. They pick it up. They're going to get a run in. That's going to be Kelly that's going to score from first. And the runner gets all the way over to third.
Oh, it went in the dugout.
It looks like it went in the dugout there, and they didn't call it that way, did the umpire? I thought it caught the gap there.
He ran out and looked at it, and then it kind of looked like it went in behind the pole.
So Ava Williams on second now after the RBI double. Runner gets all the way over to third as Nielsen. Maddie Kelly steps in now. Up in the box is Kelly. 5-2 now. Conotton Valley leads as Maddie Kelly calls timeout. Steps out. Run in here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball to shortstop. Spidell has it. Looks the runner back. Fires to first for out number 2. Great heads-up fielding right there by Olivia Spidell on the hard-hit ball by Maddie Kelly. She fielded it, stood up, and looked at the third base runner and said, "You're not going anywhere," as I fire the ball to first base for out number 2.
Yeah, like I said, just a smart play right there. She had plenty of time. The ball was hit so hard to get to her, so she had plenty of time to look the third baseman or the runner on third back.
Change up on the inside corner. Lila Williams takes strike number 1. Shook her head, okay. Kind of fooled her there on the change up. Nice pitch there by Reifenschneider. Williams on the day 0 for 2. Line out to center and a ground out to Spidell. Be high for ball 1. Lots of action here in the first 4 innings of the ball game. Still a long, long way to go here in the Division 7 East District Championship. A 1-1 pitch, swung on, grounded to third. Nice play by Sibla, got past her. 2 runs are going to score on that. It's going to be a 2-run single by Delilah Williams to make the score 7-2, Conotton Valley.
Yeah, it looked like Sibla was going to have a nice play on it. Just didn't get her glove down far enough, and it went under her glove and rolled on through.
So 3 runs in the inning. Going to have a visit to the mound. Gretchen Rowley steps in and runs for Williams. Meet at the mound or in the circle. The whole defense meets there. 2-run single there by Williams. 7-2, Conotton Valley leads. So Rowley, courtesy runner, in for Delilah Williams. Jenica Frudig steps in. She is 1 for 2 on the day. Foul pop to the catcher. And a single. Fouls it off back to the screen for strike number 1. Miley Gallagher on deck for the Lady Rockets. Now the 0-1 pitch from Reifenschneider. Swinging and fouled off down the third base line for strike number 2.
Yeah, that was a big 2 runs right there with 2 outs for the Rockets.
No balls and 2 strikes here. Bottom of the 4th inning. 2 outs. Runner on first. Reifenschneider gets her sign. Rocks and fires. Swung on and popped up. Reifenschneider calls it and squeezes it for out number 3. And after 4, Conotton Valley 7, Strasburg 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind. And there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Back to TCC High School in the top of the 5th inning. Conotton Valley leads Strasburg 7-2 in the East District Division 7 championship game. First pitch to Riley Becker. That's going to be a line drive out to the shortstop for out number 1.
Yeah, not much easier right there for the shortstop. I don't think she moved her feet at all.
Going to bring in Ella Gilkerson. She reached on an error and struck out.
9, Ella Gilkerson.
7-2, Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. Time called by Gilkerson. A lot of action here in the first 4 innings. First pitch to Gilkerson going to be high for ball number 1. 9 runs scored between the teams, 16 hits, 3 errors even on the scoreboard. Lots of action in this Division 7 East District Championship game. Now the 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled back in front of us for strike number 1. Looks like Lauren Harvey back behind us warming up. She's done that a couple different innings here today. Maybe just trying to stay loose. Now the 1-1 pitch to Gilkerson. Swung on and fouled back off towards the cars. That got off a bumper of the gray Ford out there for strike number 2. I'm sure you parked a long way away, didn't you, Shannon?
Yeah, I parked over there. I'm close to you, a spot or 2 away.
And now the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Gilkerson not like that call. As Reifenschneider steps in now.
Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider.
So Miley Reifenschneider steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a ground out to the third baseman. First pitch, swung on, grounded to third. Fielded by Frutig, fires on to first. And out. Number 3 in the top of the 5th inning and on to the bottom of the 5th. Conotton Valley 7, Conotton Valley 2, or Conotton Valley 7, Strasburg 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Bottom of the 5th inning at TCC High School. Joe Geckler, Shannon Thomas in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. 7-2, Conotton Valley leads the Strasburg Lady Tigers. They're going to have 7, 8, and 9 here in the bottom of the 5th against junior pitcher Miley Reifenschneider.
Yeah, Strasburg defense right here has got to find a way to get out of this inning and not let Conotton Valley score any more runs, because time's starting to run out and you got to figure out a way offensively to get some runs up, and you can't get in this hole any further.
Get out of the bottom of the 5th, not getting back to the top of the order here in the 5th inning. That's done the most damage here today. All 7 runs scored by the 1, 2, 3, or 4 hitter for Conotton Valley. They have 7, 8, and 9. Miley Gallagher steps in. She struck out swinging her first time up. Swing and a miss for strike number 1.
Yeah, nice hard pitch right there by Reifenschneider. Got Gallagher out on that front foot.
Now the 0-1 pitch, line drive, base hit into center field by Gallagher. Becker gets over to field it and fires it into the second baseman, but a base hit by Gallagher.
Next up for Conotton, number 17.
Okay, one thing they've done nice today as far as Conotton Valley is that everything has been low and on the ground. It gets down quick. You know, they're not trying to win a home run contest here. They're just putting the barrel on the ball and just ripping it out there.
The only ball that really got up in the air today was Maddie Kelly's 3-run bomb to right center field. Everything else has been line drives or hard hit grounders. Inside corner, strike number 1 to Brooklyn Davis. Davis on the day 0 for 2 with a fly out to Becker in center and a strikeout. Now the 0-1 pitch, swung on, popped up, second baseman has it, out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, nice job by Gallagher. She's seen how that was just going to be a little blooper, so she didn't even move off of first base. She just stood there.
Ariana Spano steps in. She's 0 for 2 on the day. A pop out to third base and a ground out to third base. So she goes Sibla's way twice today. Going to try to bunt that one down. It's Sibla charging, but it's fouled back to the screen. No balls and 1 strike to Ariana Spano. Runner on first is Gallagher after the base hit. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Outside corner, strike number 2. I'm sure Strasburg would like to get a double play here if they could to get out of the inning before getting back to the top of the order with Brooklyn Kelly, who's wreaked havoc all day on the bases. Now the 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball number 1. Heading over to Midvale tomorrow for the race?
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Go find somewhere to go tonight. This is the greatest racing weekend in the world to me. You got all the big races going on with Indy and the Coca-Cola 600 and F1, and I'll go support local racing too.
Oh yeah, for sure. As you now the Indy and the Coca-Cola is the same day, right?
Yep.
Is there any drivers trying to do both again this year?
Yeah, Kyle Larson's trying to do both again.
Okay. It's always a neat thing to watch to see if they can get it done. Now the 1-2 pitch to Spano. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody's ever won both, right?
No.
In the same day. I bet that would be pretty difficult.
There's only a couple drivers that have actually finished on the lead lap. I think Kurt Busch might have did it, and Tony Stewart has done it.
Outside for ball number 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I know there's been several drivers to attempt it.
Yeah, there's been plenty of drivers that attempt it, but usually one of them always crash out on one of the other races or have engine failures or something, but those 2 drivers actually were in contention for both races.
Line drive into left field. That's going to be a base hit by Spano. She flips the bat out there and reaches first.
For Conotton Valley, number 10, Brooke Kelly.
So Brooklyn Kelly steps in. She is 2 for 3 on the day with 2 runs scored. It looks like we're going to have a trip to the mound, and it looks like that's going to be the day for Miley Reifenschneider as Lauren Harvey will take over in the circle. Take a break, come back after this with Big Z Sports.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Pitching change, Lauren Harvey steps into the circle now for the Strasburg Lady Tigers. Miley Reifenschneider heads off to first base. Gilkerson stays behind the plate as Rael Watkins still out at second. Going to bring in Brooklyn Kelly. First pitch going to be lined down the left field line and out of play for strike number 1.
Yeah, when you're a fresh pitcher and you come in, you kind of want to catch them off guard, and Harvey didn't catch Kelly off guard with that one. Kelly got ahead of it, and that's why she ended up pulling it foul.
That might have been off the scoreboard if it would have been fair. That was poked down the left field line. Ball number 1 now to Brooklyn Kelly. Again, 2 for 3 on the day with a strikeout. 2 runs scored. 7-2, bottom of the 5th inning. Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. Changeup, had her out front. Reifenschneider takes off down the line. And she lands foul for strike number 2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Brooklyn Kelly. Braxton Nielsen on deck. Ava Williams in the hole if they can get to her.
Ball must have hit something, so Blue wanted to walk out and look at the ball, make sure it didn't have a scuff on it or something that could be an advantage.
Home plate umpire doing a nice job today, as are the base umpires. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, driven out to center field. Becker on the run, makes the catch over her shoulder. The runner from second tags and goes to third. But what a great catch out there in center field by Riley Becker.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to get there at first. Looked like she got a late jump for it, but she tracked it, and the wind is even carrying it away from her. And she was able to reach up with that long span and snag that ball out of the air.
So Braxton Nielsen steps in. She is 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Of course, coming up at the conclusion of our game is going to be our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We'll talk to the winning coach and have our McInturf Realty player of the game, but that's a few innings away still. A lot of softball to be played. So we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Conotton Valley leads 7-2 over Strasburg. Ground ball to third base. Sibla charges it, picks it, fires it. Safe at first base, says the first base umpire. Nice job there by Braxton Nielsen to get down the line for the infield single.
For the Rockets, number 2, Ava Williams.
So Ava Williams steps in. She is 3 for 3 on the day with 2 runs scored. She has 3 singles on the day. Now the first pitch. There'll be a change up in the dirt for ball number 1. So Maddie Kelly on deck. She's 2 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs, of course, with 1 swing of the bat back in the first. Outside corner, strike number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Williams. Came into the day batting .490, 6 home runs, 39 RBIs.
Harvey got to find a way to get an out right here.
Just outside for ball number 2. Harvey in relief of Reifenschneider, who started the game. Harvey, a senior.
Runner on second and third belong to Reifenschneider.
Foul tip back in the glove. Nice job by Gilkerson to hang on to it. Count evens up now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Change up, lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get at least 1 run in. Now it's going to get a 2nd run and a 3rd run in as a runner hits 3rd. 3-run double by Ava Williams. And it's now 10-2 Conotton Valley.
Yeah, just outstanding job right there. She went after a high one. I was just getting ready to say 2-2-2. Is she going to swing? And she went high after one and put it out there in center fielder. And then Becker went to pick it up and dropped it. And that let a 3rd run come in.
So a 3-run double by Ava Williams gives the Rockets a 10-2 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Right down the middle for strike number 1. Rockets been putting a lot of runs on the board all season long. They put 10 on the board here today. Line drive down the third base line and just out of the reach of a jumping Addie Sibla. Foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes now to Maddie Kelly. The Rockets have done it in bunches today. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the third, and now 3 runs here in the 5th. It's going to be popped up. Spidell makes the catch, and that's going to do it. But 3 more runs for the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets. And after 5, Conotton Valley 10, Strasburg 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Welcome back to TCC High School. Top of the 6th inning, Strasburg trails Conotton Valley 10-2 as Sophia Seacrest steps in, takes strike number 1. Sophia is 2 for 2 on the day. Now the 0-1 pitch, swung on, fouled off back behind us. Ooh, off the rubber tire of the gray Ford truck. That's twice he's been struck now today. Took a wicked bounce towards the other cars over there, but fan running out to get it. No balls and 2 strikes to Seacrest. Sibla on deck, Watkins in the hole. Just high for ball number 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled at the plate. Count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Not sure that Seacrest wanted to swing at that one, but I think she thought that she knew it was in the zone, so she tried to just put the bat on it a little bit.
Against Seacrest, Sibla, and Watkins here in the top of the 6th. Going to be high for ball number 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Seacrest. Winner of this game plays Wednesday in the regional semis against Portsmouth Notre Dame. Ground ball to short, fielded by Kelly. On to first, out number 1.
Next up for the Tigers, number 7,
Maybe Portsmouth might be watching a little bit today.
Well, they probably are watching. Wouldn't be surprised if their coach was even here, make the trip up. But he could be watching. I already know he's not going to talk to me on Wednesday, so I'll just get that out of the way right now. We won't have a other coach's interview. Doesn't like to talk to us for some reason. Ground ball to short again. Picked up by Kelly. Fired on the first. Could not dig it out. Was the first baseman, Brooklyn Davis. So that's going to go down as a E6 on the play.
Number 35, Rael Watkins.
So Rael Watkins steps in. She's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts on the day. Nickname a peanut. She's not much bigger than a peanut. Gonna be high for ball number 1. Of course, the regional semis moved to Groveport this year, away from Pickerington, where they've been for years. Ball number 2 to Watkins.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because of the expanded divisions or what, but
there's 4 fields at Pickerington. I'm not sure if they could put 4 games at once, couldn't they?
Just makes it an extra half-hour drive for us.
Yes, it does. Now the 2-0 pitch. High for ball number 3. Watkins very patient there. In the batter's box, Lauren Harvey on deck. Addie Sundheimer in the hole for the Tigers if they can get to her. Strike number 1. Taking all the way was Watkins. Came into the day batting .273, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Foul to the screen. Runs the count full now to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just pay attention to Big Z Sports social media this week, because after Adam gets confirmation from all the host sites, he'll post the schedules of what we're doing. I do know he got confirmation already for this game down at Groveport.
Ball 4 to Watkins. She walks, puts another runner on now. Runners on second and first.
Lauren Harvey.
Lauren Harvey steps in. Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock for the Division 7 regional semifinals. Swing and a miss by Harvey. Of course, Division 5 going to be down at OU in Athens. It's going to be between Watterson and our very own Tusky Valley Lady Trojans. It's going to be a line drive to right center field, and that is going to be caught.
Yeah, she did a nice job. She came a long way to make that catch, but the runners advance on the tags.
For Strasburg, number 6.
So Harvey out on the play, caught by the right fielder. That's going to be a fly out to 9 for the second out.
That was actually the center fielder that made the catch.
Was it the center fielder? So it'd be 8 then.
She ran all the way over there and made the catch.
As Sundheimer steps in, takes strike number 1. Both runners tag and advance on the fly out. Sundheimer on the day, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Spidell on deck for the Tigers. Fouled over the screen for strike number 2. Division 6 regionals. Garaway Lady Pirates They're going to play the Ridgewood Lady Generals in their regional semifinal. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And out number 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. Headed to the bottom of the 6th, Conotton Valley 10, Strasburg 2. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Bottom of the 6th inning, back out here at TCC for the Division 7 East District Championship between Conotton Valley and Strasburg. The Rockets lead the Tigers 10-2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to have Williams, Frudig, and Gallagher, the first 3 to face Lauren Harvey. Below for ball number 1 to Delilah Williams, the catcher. 2 RBIs on the day. She is 1 for 3. Ground out to short, line out to center. And another base hit there by Williams into left field. That's her second hit of the day.
Tiger defense got to step up now. You're flirting with that run roll.
Number 6, Jenica Frudig.
So Jenica Frudig steps in. She's 1 for 3 on the day with a pop out to the catcher, a pop out to the pitcher, and a single to left field.
So Chris Kale's watching the game over in Indy. I'm assuming he's made it over that way. He wanted to let me know that Tony Stewart is the only one to ever finish on the lead lap at both Indy and the Coca-Cola 600. That's 1,100 miles, and he's done it twice.
Well, if the only person would know that was Chris Kale, that doesn't surprise me. He's Smoke, as they call him. I even knew that. I learned that from Chris. That's one of Chris's favorite drivers, I believe, growing up, and when he retired. Chris has some new favorite drivers, but I think Tony Stewart was his all-time favorite. Line drive into left center field. That's going to get down and off the fence as Rowley touches second, now touches third. There's going to be a play at the plate. The play, and Rowley scores to make it 11-2 on the RBI double by Jenica Frudig.
Coming to the plate for
Big hit right there by Frudig, like I said. And bringing in that courtesy runner of Rowley with a little bit of speed, she was able to get around there and make a score.
So Miley Gallagher steps in. She had a single her last time up and a single her first time up, sandwiched in between a strikeout. 2 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Swing and a miss by Gallagher. In the hole now at no balls and 1 strike. The Mercy run is on second with nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. It's 10 after 5 here in high school softball. It's 11-2 Conotton Valley. Popped up and out of play back over the first base dugout. I know Chris enjoys Indy. I think did you get to go with him last year or 2 years ago?
That was last year I went with him.
So, yeah, that was he took me on a trip. We went to cover the Big Ten championship game back in 2019. And swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Number 17.
Yeah, Gallagher, she went after that high one right there. It was way up out of the zone, and she went for it.
Brooklyn Davis steps in. She's 0 for 3 on the day. Now, Chris took me over to the raceway when we went to watch or cover the Big Ten championship game, and that was a really cool thing. Chris took me kind of a personal tour as Davis takes a strike, low and inside. And pretty incredible to see that raceway. You see it on TV and you just don't realize how big it is. Now the 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled to the screen for strike number 1. Who's on the pole for the Indy 500, do you know?
No, I don't follow the Indy racing like Chris does. I've always loved the Indy 500. It's such a spectacle to watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Base hit through the infield into left field. Going to hold up the runner at first, as the runner now will get on to second, as Brooklyn Davis with a single into left field.
To the plate for the Rockets, number 3, Ariana Spano.
Ariana Spano now steps in. She is 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a run scored. Runners on second and third now for the Rockets. Fouled at the plate for strike number 1. (11-2) Conotton Valley here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Foul ball back to the screen again. 2 strikes. Now to Spano. Get to the top of the 7th inning. On the top of the order for the Tigers with Spidell, Becker, and Gilkerson. 2 strikes here to Spano. Lauren Harvey deals. Line drive, foul down the left field line. Count remains at no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Spano, she got a good piece of that one, but just she was late getting on it and pushed it foul.
Coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. We'll have our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. We'll announce that. Talk to the winning coach. Ground ball to shortstop. Fires to first, does Spidell. Gets the out for the second out of the inning.
For Conotton Valley, number 10, Brooke Kelly.
Brooklyn Kelly steps in now. Scored 2 runs on the day. 2 for 4 on the day as well. The freshman shortstop for the Lady Rockets. And younger sister of Maddie Kelly, the pitcher today. Ball high. 1 ball and no strikes to Kelly. Came into the game batting .564 with 3 home runs and 26 RBIs. Now the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner, strike number 1.
Yeah, Kelly trying to be patient right here, try to find her pitch. You know, she could end this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Harvey gets her sign, looks down, now rocks and fires. Outside for ball number 2. On deck, Braxton Nielsen. Doesn't get much easier after Brooklyn Kelly, the leadoff hitter for the Rockets. And now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to third base. Sibla picks, fires. They called her safe at first base. Coach Tom Spidell not happy about that as the run scores, and that's going to be it for the ball game as Conotton Valley knocks off the defending state champions 12-2 in 6 innings. And we'll head on to our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurksville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
Welcome back into our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we have the winning coach of the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets, Jeremy Bleininger. And Coach, first of all, congratulations, man. First ever trip to the regional championship, or regional semifinals on Wednesday. Talk about your team's effort today.
They were pumped. I mean, they come out, they wanted it. It showed from the first inning. I mean, they scored, and they came back and answered it with 3. So, I mean, they come out, they wanted this game.
Absolutely. Coach, obviously your team was ready to play here today, scoring 12 big runs on the defending state champions, Strasburg Lady Tigers. And, what does this win mean to you as a program getting to the regionals for the first time?
I don't even know how to describe it. We've been so close. This is the 4th appearance in 5 years, and we've got knocked out, and it was finally our turn.
A lot of runs scored today. The top of the order really did it for you. You scored 9 of your runs come from the top 4 batters in your lineup. They really got it done for you today.
Yes, they did. They're fantastic all day long.
Well, Coach, congratulations. Go celebrate with your team, and we'll see you Wednesday in Groveport.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Jeremy Bleininger joining us in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show as his Conotton Valley Lady Rockets advance to the regional semifinals on Wednesday. And Shannon... as Shannon joins me back in here, and what a win there for the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets. Very thankful for Coach Bleininger to join us before the awards ceremony and stuff, and what a great win there for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, it's tough because the last couple years these have been the best 2 teams in this district. Both teams could easily make it to the regionals, maybe even get to the state tournament, and yet you got to fight each other every time to get out. And it was nice to see Conotton Valley get over that hump this year. The Strasburg Tigers, after the run that they've had, is going to come to an end. But the Rockets team is a very good team, and it's a well-deserved win.
Absolutely. And I believe we're just going to go ahead. We're good on spots, and we're going to go ahead and announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and it's going to go to the center fielder, number 2, Ava Williams, for the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets. Had a huge game, 3 RBIs, 2 run scores, and really got it done at the plate and defensively today for the Rockets.
Yeah, she just had an outstanding game. There were a bunch of players for the Rockets could have got it today, but she was we kind of went offensively. She was so consistent on the offensive side today. I think she ended up with 4 RBIs, but she went 4 for 4, I believe, batting. But she, like I said, she had an outstanding game all the way around, and congratulations to her and her Lady Rockets.
Absolutely. As the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets get over the hump and get to the regional semifinals on Wednesday, just make sure you stay tuned to the Big Z Sports Facebook page and all the social media channels that you cover all year long. And we appreciate what Big Z Sports does for the area. And we will have all your information of all 5 teams in our regional semifinals coming up next week. And, of course, stay tuned to see what games we'll be broadcasting. And we will keep you updated on that. For the Claxton Communications crew today and my main man, Shannon Thomas, I'm Joe Geckler saying so long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxton Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.